Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jacqueline Levitt. I'm a licensed agent in over 20 states and I help people to maximize their benefits. Today's topic is going to be prescription drug payment plans in 2025. And there's been a lot of media attention around these prescription drug plans and how expensive medications are becoming nowadays. So I wanted to take a few minutes to kind of go over what's going on and how you can actually utilize this information to reduce the amount that you pay out of pocket for your medications. So let's get right into it. Okay, so in 2025, a new legislation came down starting January 1st, which was the CMS final rule. Okay, with that, it actually brought in some much needed respite for individuals who have really expensive medications to be able to afford them on a monthly basis. So instead of having to pay large out of pocket costs like your deductibles on your plans, because a lot of those for 2025, the deductible is $590 or less. So a lot of insurance companies, that amount can vary amongst the insurance companies. So some may give you like a $340 deductible. Some may have you paying, $420. Some may have you paying the full 590 out of pocket before the plan actually picks up the cost of your medications. So you would definitely want to check the plan that you have and see which ones give you the lower cost for your deductible. Now, as of the recording of this video, it is mid-year. It's June 2025. So, um, you can still, if you may still have the opportunity to switch plans all the way up until the end of October. But, you would need to have a special enrollment period. And there is another video that I made in regards to whether or not you have a special enrollment period. So, feel free to go ahead and take a look at that video. It should be in the link below. So, but in terms of the prescription drug plans, the deductibles are going to vary. Okay, so in 2025, what happened is that now there is what is called a $2,000 maximum out of pocket limit. So this is the amount that is going to be covered by you and also covered by your insurance company. So once you reach $2,000 out of pocket, in 2025, then your medication is going to go to zero. Okay, so you won't have to pay anything out of pocket for your medication once you hit that $2,000 threshold. Okay. Um, Now, what'll end up happening is when you call your insurance company, you're just going to let them know, hey, I have a deductible or this medication is really expensive. I would like to set it up to where I'm on a payment plan. And so you can actually do that. All you would need to do is just call the number that's on the back of your card, and they will be able to go ahead and get you set up on that payment plan. Usually, what they'll do is they'll break up whatever the payment will be amongst the 12 months that you actually have been on the plan. Now, of course, if you're doing this in the middle of the year, whatever that amount will be is going to be broken up, throughout the rest of the year. Um, so now, in regards to transitional medications, so um, as far as that's concerned, if you're moving from one plan to another, maybe you have moved from one state to another, or maybe you're in a situation where you need some medications and you're out of the local area where you live. What you can do is you can reach out again to your insurance company and let them know, hey, I'm out of the location where I normally would get my medications. Can you still go ahead and allow me to pick up these medications from the local pharmacy? And in many cases, they will allow you to do that. It's just if you're staying out of your local area for 6 months, a year, where it's possible that they may say no, because at that point you would need to switch to a plan that's in the location where you're living if it's longer than 6 months. All right. So now in terms of the other scenarios where maybe you haven't moved, but maybe you switched plans and you're running out of your medication. If that's the case, then what I would suggest is letting your the new insurance company know, hey, I'm going to be moving to this new plan. Is it possible for me to get some medications just to hold me over until my new plan takes effect? And again, you would need to call your insurance company and let them know that this is what you're doing, that you're going to be switching to their plan. More than likely, they're going to have that information on file for you already. And so all you would need to do is just, go ahead and let them know which medications you need, and then they can get you set up with that. You would just need to contact customer service and they can take care of that for you. All right. So last topic is the actual way that you can sign up for another plan. And this is with the special enrollment period that your prescription drug coverage was switched without your knowledge. So there are special enrollment periods which I've discussed in other videos, um, where Medicare will allow you to sign up for another plan before the annual enrollment period, which is between October 15th and December 7th of each year. So if you have Medicaid, low income subsidy, um, there may be some, or maybe you had like some type of weather disaster in your area. There may be an option to sign up for another plan that can change from year to year. This is 2025. So in 2025, they're allowing you to sign up for a plan if you were without knowledge. So let's say the state, you had low income subsidy and the state switched you to a prescription drug only plan because you had low income subsidy and you didn't know that you no longer had a Medicare Advantage plan. If they did that and that affected you, you would have an opportunity to sign up for another plan before October. So, if that is something that you're going through at this time and it's affecting your situation, and you want to know, what can be done to help you, you can always reach out to me in the link below, and I'll be able to go ahead and get you some good information to help you go in the right direction and get that taken care of. So, but if that did happen to you, just know that you do have a special enrollment period. So, just to review today, um, this is the prescription drug payment plan for 2025, where your insurance company will go ahead and split up your payments if you have really high expensive medications, and they will split it up for you so that way you don't have to pay the full amount all at once in the beginning of the year. That maximum is $2,000 for this year, the maximum out of pocket. So if you reach that amount, no longer will you have to pay for your medications for the rest of the year. You can get transitional medications if you are out of the state, or if your plan is, going to be starting and you're running out of medications. You just want to let your doctors know, your insurance company know that you're going to be starting a new plan, and they can go ahead and get you signed up for at least some medications. They can do it up to a 90-day supply of those medications. And then you just want to reach out to your insurance company to go ahead and get the payment plan set up for your medications, and also ask about the transitional medications. And then last but not least, your prescription drug plan. If you were switched to a prescription drug plan that you had no knowledge about and you had a MAPD, which is a Medicare Advantage plan prior to then definitely give your insurance company a call or your local representative. If you would like to speak with me, directly, I do have limited slots available, but you would need to sign up and schedule that time in the links below. So um, that is your prescription drug payment plan information for 2025. If you have any additional questions or concerns, I mean, has this happened to you? Have you been in a situation where, you ended up having to pay a lot more out of pocket? How has this helped you this year? So leave those comments in the section below. But until next time, thanks for watching and have a great day.